miles offshore. The area impacted a 13-square-mile stretch between Huntington and Newport Beach. The impact already being felt on tourism. The last day of the Pacific Air Show canceled. People urged to stay away from the beaches. Images coming in late today of oil washing ashore. Reports of dead birds, fish, and other wildlife. Officials say they have stopped the flow, but warnings tonight of a potential ecological disaster. And major questions remain about what caused the leak. ABC's Rain Shaw leads us live from Huntington Beach.
Tonight, this massive oil spill now reaching the shores of one of Southern California's most popular beaches.
We are in the midst of a potential ecological disaster. The oil spill has significantly impacted our community.
At least 126,000 gallons of post-production crude pouring into the Pacific Ocean, causing one of the worst spills in the state's history. Now lining nearly 6 miles of Orange County with thick black tar.
What's up? What's up, universe? I had this gym podcast. I'm gonna drop that pretty soon. I haven't given y'all what y'all been wanting, even though nobody's been really wanting the podcast. But anyway, what's up? So I was thinking, people go missing every day. People go missing every fucking day. What's so great about this Gabby PeTITO girl? What does she do that has a manhunt going after her? She's got a Navy SEAL's boyfriend. Because this nigga's managed to evade everybody from police to the SWAT team. His family don't know where he is, right? But here's what I was thinking. Gabby PeTITO got eaten by a Yowli. She got eaten by a Yowli. It makes sense. They're looking for her with military and SWAT, I think, right? Either way, they're looking pretty hard for this girl in 25,000 acres of land. Yowli. She got eaten by a fucking Yowli. It makes sense. She got eaten by a Yowli from American Horror Story. Cause here's where I came to the conclusion of Gabby PeTITO's boyfriend being a Navy SEAL. He's managed to evade lawmakers for a long time, it seems. And, the moment when you do something bad and you go on the news and it's really bad, the first thing they do is pull up your fucking internet, social media profile, right? And then they start posting pictures and writing narratives about you and shit like that. This nigga didn't post no pictures of no guns. He didn't post pictures of him doing no Nazi salutes. Who is this motherfucker and how is he evading police like this? Ain't nobody popped up and said, yeah, he was kind of, dangerous and I would have watched out for him. Ain't nobody popped up and said that. This nigga is a fucking ex-Navy SEAL Special Forces motherfucker. That's all I'm saying. The world is on the brink. Meanwhile, the world is on the brink of financial collapse. The world is on the brink of financial collapse. They said it could have catastrophic effects if they don't raise the debt spending. We are trillions of dollars in debt. And they're trying to raise the debt spending because if they don't raise the debt spending, we ain't gonna have no more money. That's what they saying. Ain't gonna be no more money. If there ain't gonna be no more money, that means once you run out of money, you can't go get money. shit. If the bank calls you, you can say, "Nah, I can't pay you because once I run out of, you can't." If the bank calls you or anybody that calls you wants money, you go, "Nah," because America don't have no more money. So that means if the government don't have no more money, that means once I run out of money, I can't really go get more money. So by default, you gotta write off my debt. You gotta write off my debt because I'm not gonna be able to go borrow more money. Cause the bank ain't even gonna be able to go borrow more money. Like, it's not as simple as printing paper and then going, "Hey, we printed this paper, so this is $1, so we're going to give it to you, and then you got to give us $2 back. But then we're just going to print more paper." That's, So they can't do that. So, if here's what I was thinking. If America defaults, so if me as a person, if I default, they start taking shit and they start putting pause and payments on that. Imagine what happens on a macroeconomic scale. Not just, the mortgage, your mortgage and cars and, basic goods might go up. But think about it. If we owe other countries, they could put a stop payment on us. What happens if they start wanting to come collect some land and shit like that? Oh, shit. That could be just the news telling you, "Oh, yeah, the car interest payments might go up, but you're not going to be able to get a loan on the fucking car because ain't no fucking money." What the fuck? If there's no fucking money, then where... Eventually, something's going to stop circulating. Right? Something, you're going to be like, "Oh, I'm going to go get a loan." And the bank is going to go, eventually one bank is going to go, "We can't do it because we can't print any more money because they didn't raise the debt ceiling." Oh shit, it's on right now. Oh shit, hear that shit? That shit crazy. You know what I was thinking? If I was Gabby PeTITO's ex-boyfriend, I'd get online and I'd be like, "She should have stuck with me. She should have stuck with me because she'd still be alive." I was just cheated on her or broke up with her, and but she'd still be alive. I put hashtag, "She should have stayed with me." But here's what I was watching, Cheech and Chong, and I realized what a real piece of shit Chong was, or Cheech. Yeah, I realized what a real piece of shit Cheech was. He went to that girl's job and then started sexually assaulting her. Like, what the fuck? She repeatedly said, "No, stop, not here, not now, ow, stop, no." Repeatedly said that. And he kept on doing it. And then she came back to fuck, which is really weird. She came back to fuck after basically being, like, sexually assaulted at work. She said, no, not now, wait. And he kept going. And then she passed out. And then he did it again. Cheech was a real fucking piece of shit. He was a real fucking piece of shit. But, meanwhile, the world is on the brink of collapse. China's Evergrande is on the brink of collapse. That's some real estate out in China in over 280 cities that I was reading up on. And the investor defaulted on like $300 billion. What nigga? Who had all this faith in this motherfucker? First off. Like, who had all this faith? They should have waited till they built one property and and then saw how that worked out. He said, "Nah, we'll give you like, $200 million. You build this property first." Defaulted on $300 billion. That means he was like, "Man, it's not working out right now. I need a little more money." Until they got to $300 billion. And then that one chick who's on trial now for that blood drop test machine, she got away with like $9 billion in fraud. And she was like, "Yeah, we can predict a person's disease pattern and shit like that, and the future of their blood traits and shit like that with one drop of blood." Meanwhile, people have been taking gallons of blood and studying it under microscopes and haven't been doing it. And this chick comes along and says she could do it with one drop. Get the fuck out of here. Now, I'm not... I can't say that because I don't know what the fuck. But I'm just saying, like, nobody went, "Why only one drop?" Like I said, I'm just talking shit. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. But she's on trial now for saying that she had a machine that could... Little Bernie, she's the tech Bernie Madoff. They should have known something was up the moment she got the money. She just switched up her whole persona. I saw a documentary on her. The moment she got the money, she just started switching up. They said the moment she got the money, she switched her voice. What the fuck you spending this money on, woman? First million she got. She switched her voice and outfit. That's what they said. There was a few people that was like, she didn't sound like this before. That's what they were saying. So, wow. I'm thinking about marching for this abortion shit. I really want to, because that affects me. I've had a condom break. Yeah. And like I say, it's a good kick to the I don't understand why you want to go to a clinic when you don't want to just get punched in the stomach for free. Like, who is this motherfucker going, "Yeah, I can't punch you in the stomach, but I can take you to a clinic where they're going to stick a vacuum in your pussy and and rip the walls of your uterus out and possibly some other shit, right? Whip the walls, yeah, right? I don't know. Anyway, and that's gonna hurt. Otherwise, bam. You poop. No, I'm sorry. The baby falls out of the vagina and saved you a lot of time. And also a lot of shameful looks. You know what I'm saying? Because you got to go in there and people know, that you're not going to certain hallways. You're going down certain corridors. So people are going to see you. And then the other people are going to see you. And then the people outside the abortion clinic are going to be standing outside ready to fucking sue you. They're going to take pictures of you and then fucking sue you. They're going to be taking pictures and calling you baby killer. And then fucking sue you. What the fuck? That's why I'm like, you want to, now it's like, why not, why not just punch or kick the person in the stomach a few times? I don't know. I mean, I would assume it works, right? It's damage. Some knees. You know, good sparring round, something. But you're talking about sticking a vacuum up there. I've seen an abortion video. I went to church. That shit too crazy. Meanwhile, the world is on the brink of financial collapse. Yeah, whatever's, you know, they start coming for the land that they owe. You be like, man, listen, that motherfucker, y'all owe us a lot of money. I keep saying y'all the greatest country, but y'all like fucking Instagram, full of shit. I'm tired of this fake flex, and I want my fucking money. Said, well, this ain't Instagram, motherfucker. We got real life consequences. We about to come get you. We're gonna come get some of this land, and we're gonna settle on it until you pay us the fuck back. And then they use our squatters' rights laws against us, and then they hold New York for 3 months, and then they get to keep New York because they got fucking an electric bill there. You know what I'm... So this lady, speaking of abortion, she was like, yeah, I could never abort my kid because she said, she said, okay, let me start over. This was a real story. This is not gossip. She was like, I couldn't abort my first kid. Oh man, I'm just jambling my words. She said, I couldn't abort my kids. If I have them, they mine. You know what I'm saying? And she was like, cause my first son I had with my best friend. We slept together once, and I was like, oh, I'm starting to smell bullshit. And then she goes, yeah. We had a little Coke, we had a little weed, we had a little of that Hennessy, and then she goes, she said, because I wore a rubber and I still got pregnant. And I was like, oh, that sounds full of shit. Anyway, and then she goes, yeah, because I got raped. And that's how I had my first kid. And I was like, what the fuck? Nah, I'm calling bullshit on that whole story. And on top of that, she was under the influence while she was telling that story about how she had her first kid under the influence on coke, weed, and fucking Hennessy. I was like, shut the fuck up. But I didn't say that. There was too many knives in the room. So I just kept my mouth shut. But I might go down there in March. Real talk. Not for too long. Because I'm really trying to get the numbers. You know. Pro-choice. Call me. You call me? No? Man, I'm fucking out of here. I'm still pro-choice. I'm just not going to waste my time. You know? Fuck your friend zone. Even at a march. Not marching around for friends. March. So they got, I was thinking, I saw this article. They got Wall-E. They got a real life fucking Wall-E now. They got a Wall-E robot. It's called the Astro, and it's on Amazon. So I saw this Netflix fucking cartoon animation where all the home appliances turned on the humans and started whooping the shit out of them. And I was like, oh my goodness, it's starting. But mainly, that robot's gonna be fucking spying on us the whole time. Are you kidding me? Amazon's already giving away free internet. All you gotta do is have an Amazon fucking... So that fucking robot is gonna be stealing internet from anybody who has an Amazon product. Right? Internet. Right? It's gonna be stealing internet. It's gonna be operating off free internet, watching you. Man, that sounds fucking suspect as fuck. You don't want no fucking robot. It's gonna be watching us and doing shit and learning our patterns as humans. And one day, we're gonna tell the robot to clean up some shit. You'd be like, hey, robot, vacuum. And it's gonna go, no, motherfucker. And then that's when it's it. That's it. The safety switch ain't gonna work no more. The safety switch ain't gonna work no more. It's called the Astro. It's called the Astro. And it's a fucking mini rolling robot. It's gonna be in your home. It's already starting. The revolution will be televised. The revolution will be televised. I saw a constipated dog. This dog be walking around the neighborhood and shit, eating fucking food off of the ground. And must ate the wrong thing. Because when I walked past the dog a few times before I actually saw it take this shit, I walked past it, go. And I was like, oh man, it's a lonely dog. It's probably an abandoned dog. But days later, the dog runs in front of me and tries to take a shit. And I was like, nothing came out. Man, you must have ate a bad bone, huh? It'd be like that sometimes. Dog couldn't take a shit. It just pump fake. You know how when the dog takes a shit, you know, it just sat there trying to take a shit. I was like, I just saw a constipated dog. I know he wasn't doing that for entertainment. He wasn't trying to make me laugh. It kind of did intrigue me. I'm just saying, constipated dog. I didn't think that was really, possible. They're talking about immigration a lot, and I don't think the detaining of the people is the way they detain people is in general is, for people who don't deserve it, pretty fucked up. At least from, if you have it come in, then I think you kind of, deserve what's coming to you. But people seeking refugees, or refuge, and then they end up in a somewhat worse position or not so much better. That's not so cool. But I want to get back to the one where this Hispanic man voted for Trump and then Trump deported his wife. It was a real story. I was like, man, now either you wanted that to happen or that's what you fucking get.